The Big Sister Experience is here to share honest conversations and insights around life, mental health, and well-being. While we aim to inform and inspire, the content of this podcast is for general information purposes only. If any topics raises questions or concerns for you, we encourage you to seek professional support or advice before acting on any topics discussed. To begin today's episode, we would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we are recording from, the lands of the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. We acknowledge that learning through conversation and stories is an Indigenous practice that has been done on this land for centuries before us. We want to pay our respect to any Indigenous or Torres Strait Islander people listening and elders past and present. We acknowledge that sovereignty was never ceded and it always was and always will be Aboriginal land.
Hey!
Hello!
We're back! Final episode.
Oh, final episode.
This is a good one.
Yay!
Usually, if you have been here before, we answer pretty kind of deep questions. We kind of really get into those topics that maybe people are a bit more afraid to ask trusted adults or get vulnerable with, and it's kind of opening up those conversations. But today we have got some fun questions. We're having a fun little sisterhood episode because also when we do anonymous questions, a lot of the times the kids are just curious about us and they just want to know. So we've got a lot of fun questions today, which I'm actually really excited to get into. Yeah. But my name is Caitlin. My pronouns are she, her.
I'm Tiara. My pronouns are also she, her.
And if you are new here, we are from the Big Sister Experience, which is a mental health and wellbeing company. We run mental health and wellbeing workshops with students from grade 4 all the way up to year 12, kind of delving into things that we wish we knew at their age, giving them tips, tools, strategies, going through things all mental health, body image, boundaries, consent, literally everything. It's the best. It is so fun. But that is us. We love to do that for our job. We want to welcome you to the Sisterhood Space. This is our podcast. Thanks for being here. If you're new, welcome. What a good episode to join us in. Fun. And if you've been here before, hey, good to see you again.
Yay.
Feel free to enter today's space however you feel best. But yeah, today's just going to be a lot of fun. So with that being said, we are the Big Sisters. You're in the space. Welcome to the Sisterhood Space.
Yay, for the last time this season. Oh, what a journey. It's been...
We've had guests. Yes. We've been on our own. We've gone into it. I've loved it.
And we're just scratching the surface here. So
yeah, season 1.
Exciting. How are you feeling? This is the last episode of this season. How have you felt about everything? I don't know. Where are you at? Thoughts?
So much to think about. I'm feeling good. I've really loved being able to delve into this, and I think we going into schools have certain guidelines and kind of rules and things like that, and I've loved really being able to go beyond that and really delve into things, and also speaking to other team members and getting other points of views and really getting into that. I've loved it. I've had a ball.
Yeah, no, it's been really nice to go deeper, I think, because we do the anonymous questions in workshops, but because of the school day and all the content we go through, there's not enough time for everything. So being able to just give time to these questions and really just unpack it, look at it from different lenses, all of this stuff, I think it's been really, really nice. And again, like you said, hearing the different perspectives of the different team members and everything has been great.
And I find it so wholesome when we do anonymous questions and we get those questions about us. I'm always I feel like a celebrity doing a Q&A. I'm I find it so fun. So we're going to bring that fun to you, and we've got a little collection of sticky notes. Number 1, I feel we get this all the time, and I always kind of love hearing everyone else's answers, but the first question is, how did you get this job? Me or you?
You go.
I'll go. I love talking about how I got this job. So I am currently 21. When I was in university, I studied a Bachelor of Arts. I did a double major. I did journalism and gender and sexuality studies, and I minored in philosophy. Kind of rogue, a bit of everything. I loved it. I loved what I studied. I found it so interesting. I really genuinely enjoyed it. For one of my assignments for journalism, I had to write a feature story, so a longer news story kind of going a bit more in depth, and I needed to have interviews. And my brother actually told me about this company because he used to work with someone who used to work here. And he's I feel you'd really like this company. And I kind of had that in the back of my head. And when I was doing this news story, I decided to do it on young adolescent women's mental health. And I interviewed Crits, our big sister. You met her in episode 0. I interviewed Crits and I said, hey, can I interview you? And I sent her an email and I interviewed with her. And at the end of it, she's I feel you'd be a really good fit for working here if you wanted to do that. And I was like, yeah, like I'll think about it. Like that's really cool. And I didn't really think much of it. And then I remember the next week I told my mum and I was like, oh, like by the way, like I did this at uni. And she's like, why did you not apply? Like that's crazy. And I went, yeah, I actually don't know. And then like a couple weeks later they announced they were applying and I applied and now I'm here. So all from literally interviewing for a university assignment. Now I'm here. And now I have a degree. I've graduated.
And you're here, like, doing all the things, you know, not just on court.
I know. Have fun. See, that's why I got this job.
I love. Mine's like way more simple. Like one of my friends literally saw this role. She saw it on like those job search websites.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just saw it and then was like, sent it to me and was like, wait, this sounds like something you might enjoy. And then I read it and I was like, oh, you're not wrong. And literally I was like, I've never applied for a job or seen like a job ad for something that I was like, wait, this genuinely ticks all my boxes, my values.
And isn't it kind of random? I think now like it's random that this is our job.
Yeah, right.
Especially because when I was in school, I wasn't doing oral presentations. You could not have paid me to like go up and like speak in front of a group of people. Terrifying. And now I'm like up and like standing in front of a group of kids going, hey.
Literally.
Like it's so funny.
And like being vulnerable.
And also just like getting to play games, like chat with kids. You're like, I'm on the clock right now. Crazy. So funny.
No, I love it. But yeah, just like found it, applied, and I was like, wait, no, I actually really like this. And then they liked me, so here we are.
And it worked.
Yay. But yeah.
And how long have you been working for us now?
A year.
Yeah. I'm nearly 2 years.
Yeah, crazy. Time flies.
Isn't that weird?
And it's been great. And you learn so, oh my gosh, I was literally telling this to my sister yesterday. I was like, in any other job, all of your personal stuff that you're working through, you can like put it aside and like, you know, go to work. But so much stuff gets brought to the forefront just because of the kind of stuff that we're talking about and dealing with. It's like, no, you really have to look inwards as well. And it's like, oh, why is this coming up today? Or why am I getting triggered by this? And blah, 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 blah. And I was like, in any other job, it would be like at the back. But like, it really brings it up, but in such healthy ways.
Yeah. You need to have like addressed these things.
I also think a huge thing is like, if we're going to tell the students, you know, like you guys have to
look after yourself,
do your work.
You need to have done your own.
Yeah.
Otherwise I'm a liar.
Exactly.
I feel like they'll know. I feel like they can agree through that too.
Like they're going to know if you're BSing them.
Yeah.
Actually being able to lead by example or try to. Can you see that up here? Yeah, like it's one of our company values.
Yeah, also this mural, I don't know if we've addressed this in any episode.
No, not even the one with Talia.
Oh my god, our incredible Talia, like one of our beautiful, crazy, talented big sisters who also runs like our workshops and does content and like creates some of our workshops, painted this. Yeah.
This isn't a backdrop, like this is a full
This
mural.
is a wall.
Yeah, it's a wall.
She painted it.
Yeah, we've got Bianca and Crits there.
And then everyone else is just kind of everyone. Random people.
But some of our like company values are on there. You can't see all of them. But yeah, lead by example. Like I think we definitely want to do that. And I don't think a lot of stuff would come out if it wasn't for this job. But I think in the best ways, and it makes me want to be a better version for myself, not only for me, but like when going into these workshops and like being authentic and real with the students. And like even now on like online platforms and stuff like that as well. It's just been great.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
Amazing. Next question. What superpower would you have? I know mine.
Okay, you go.
Invisibility. 100%. Because then I could just like walk onto any plane. Like I wouldn't have to like buy tickets to anything. I could just like walk through doors and like.
And where would you like sit?
I'll stand.
For the whole time?
Or sometimes I have empty seats. I'll go to like a really late night one. Or like a concert. I'll just walk in and I'll like see any concert.
That's true.
100% invisibility.
My thing with invisibility, right, is like, let's say it's a concert and you're filming. Is your phone just hovering or is your phone also invisible?
I'm just living in the moment. I don't know actually. Good question. But no, like invisibility. Because then I feel like it reduces every other thing. Like some people are like unlimited money. But like if I was invisible, I could like rob a bank and like take the money and not get in trouble because they didn't see me. And then I've got the money.
But if you have unlimited money, you don't need to rob the bank.
Maybe I would have unlimited money. Actually, yeah, no, unlimited money because then I could go to all these concerts because I have all the money.
No, I have 3 options for what I want. Yeah. One easy one, like first one that came to mind was teleportation because then I could travel and do everything.
I really love a travel. Like as much as I hate some travel days, it's kind of
yes, but I'm thinking about paying for it. I don't need to pay for it. I can just get there. Like because I love a journey. I love the like going on planes, like all of it. Like it's so much fun. Like I love sitting in my car, like driving to workshops.
Yeah, I was literally gonna say like I love those travel days, but I've got some pictures of when I did Europe with my best friend and we both just look miserable because it's like we have not slept. I've eaten like a bread roll and an apple and I'm like
exhausted.
But it's part of the story.
No, but then I think of also, I'm like, if I want specific foods from specific places, I'm like, I can just pop over, get it, and then come back.
Yeah.
Imagine I could get super speed from like Usain Bolt, and then I could get like amazing singing abilities from like a bunch of people. I could get like dancing abilities, like just take everybody's talents.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I don't know if that exists, but I made it up.
No, but that's the whole point.
Yeah.
That is a good one. I really like that, actually. Right. Dream holiday destination.
Oh, all of them. Like, I love traveling.
Where have you been? Let's get into this. Where have you been?
It's easy if I go by continent.
Okay.
Like, I've done Europe, North America, a bit of Asia, Australia. I did South Africa.
Have you done much of Australia? Have you been around Australia?
I've done everywhere except for Western Australia and Canberra.
See, I haven't really done Australia like at all. One really random. I remember so I'm from Bendigo. When Bendigo got an airport that you could actually like have passengers, because it used to just be a cargo airport. Like we didn't fly anywhere. There was a flight to Sydney, and on the school holidays, my mum was like, "Do you want to go shopping in Sydney for the day?" So we flew to Sydney for the day, and then flew home that night because we could. And mum was like, "Why not?" So we did that. So I've like been to Sydney, and I've had a couple concerts in Sydney. I guess I've seen Sydney. I've done a couple concerts, and I went to Harry Styles in the Gold Coast, but like we didn't really explore. We just did like Surfers Paradise, which is pretty cool actually. But I would like to do more of Australia.
I would love to. I've done the Northern Territory. I'd love to do it again because it's beautiful. The best stars I've seen in the world. Like it's just. Oh,
I would
it's
love to do
amazing.
Ayers Rock. I would love to do one of those trips.
Uluru, beautiful.
Yeah.
Like gorgeous. Would for sure recommend. I feel like I would love to do South America.
My dad was born in Venezuela.
Crazy,
I know.
Wild.
Born in Venezuela, but grew up in Canada. So I've been to Canada quite a bit. Love Canada. But yeah, Venezuela.
Yeah, gorge. See, would love to do that. I think my next top two are Korea, Japan, and I know everyone's been going to Japan recently, and I was like, I want to go.
Yeah, no, Japan's really like on the hit list at the moment. I know a lot of people that have been doing it.
But what changed? That's my question.
I don't know.
But like honestly, anywhere. Like I love a road trip. Going an hour away makes me excited.
Yeah.
I really want to do a safari in Africa.
I've done one and it's beautiful, and I like one of my top trips ever.
I would love that.
Insane.
I know someone who's just did their honeymoon there, and I was like, that's kind of iconic. Like that's a great honeymoon.
It's beautiful. Speaking of like, because you were like your dad grew up in Venezuela. My mum grew up in Botswana in Africa. Real random, like so rogue. But like,
I love that this is the final episode, and where like we just learned about each other. We're like, oh, crazy.
Yeah, wild, right?
Grew up there, like born, raised, or
like moved. I think when she was like, no, I want to say like 10, 11. I might be wrong.
Okay.
But like did her whole like high school journey casually in Africa. You know, as one
wow,
does.
diva.
But yeah, because I think her dad got a job there. Again, also really random.
See, that's why my dad was born in Venezuela. His dad got a job there, and they like his whole family is Canadian. And then they were like, well, we're moving, got jobs, so moved to Venezuela, and then grew up in Venezuela, and then moved back to Canada.
How long was he there for?
Only a couple years.
Okay.
He was young, and then moved back, and he did actual schooling through Canada.
Yeah, gotcha.
And then moved to Australia in like his mid-20s and just never left, which is crazy.
Crazy.
I know, but Canada's gorgeous. Have you seen the snow?
Yes, I've been a couple of times. I have
beautiful.
family there, so
Yeah.
But I don't love the snow. I'm not gonna lie. I think like okay, yeah, it's pretty, but I want heat always.
Yeah, see, this
Like,
is why Dad moved. My dad was like, I'm not shoveling a driveway for the rest of my life. And
Good.
you know what? Genius.
Yes.
Because Canada's beautiful when we do it like for Christmas every
Yeah.
couple of years. I love having a white Christmas, and I feel so lucky that we get to do that like quite a bit.
Yeah.
But the idea of like doing that all year round, oh, no.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely
not. No, I was like, if I could be in summer all year round, I would.
Yeah.
Like and also my skin thrives in the heat.
I love when my freckles all come out. Oh my god, when I was just in
so
Europe,
nice.
I did Europe and my freckles were so dark and I felt, just being in the sun. But also I think it's just the fact of like on a holiday, you've got no responsibilities.
True.
I had a ball in Europe because all I did was lay down and
Eat.
have good food.
Yeah.
It was brilliant.
Yeah. Just so
I would love to
nice.
do Europe again.
Yeah. I love travel. Like literally whether, and I say this in workshops, like it's one of the things I always shout, like I have a tattoo for travel. I love it. Whether it's overseas, interstate, road trip, I'm like obsessed.
She's there.
Like I'm there.
Yeah.
Like the fact also we get to travel for work because we go all around the state. We've been interstate. Like
We've been in the middle of nowhere on the Murray River. And you know what? Have a ball.
yeah, it was so fun. Like I love it. So honestly, anywhere, like it just gets me so excited.
Favorite food?
Oh, that's so hard. I can say my favorite cuisines.
Go.
I would
Cuisines.
say cuisines. Yeah, there's not one. Japanese, Korean. I love Spanish food as well. I just don't have it that like tapas and things like that. I'm Sri Lankan, so I like love Sri Lankan food. I love like lots of little things. I like picking out things.
You're like a tasting platter kind of girl.
Yes, and like especially like in Sri Lanka, there are like buffets, and it's not just like, you know, if you go to like the Crown buffet. Well, if you,
it's all like the silver dishes.
Yeah, and it's like like one thing, like it's specific cuisine. It's like one across the board.
Yeah.
In Sri Lanka, the buffets are like, there is a section for like Chinese food, there's a section for Japanese food, there's a section for Sri Lankan food, there's a section for like pizza, nuggets, chips, and it's all in the one place. And I was like, and then there's the dessert bar. Like, that is my dream.
I know my dream holiday destination.
No, it's literally the best thing ever. Wait, do you guys want to hear a crazy story? Actually, I was talking to my cousins on the weekend. One of my cousins lives in Sri Lanka, and she's come down for a holiday, and she told me this story about this buffet, and I was like,
we just had lunch, but I'm hungry already.
No, this is bad. You might lose your appetite. This lady was, I think she was like young, in terms of young, like in her 20s or 30s. Like, she's not like a like really old or really like young. Anyways, my cousin and her family were at this buffet, and they're like, you know, enjoying it. Then they see this girl go around, pick food, like pick it like with her hands from the table and start eating it, right? One, that is already terrible.
Crazy.
Next thing, would try it, spit it back out and put it back onto the table. Is that not the craziest thing?
I'm not going. I'm never sleeping at a hotel ever again. I'm never getting a buffet like continental breakfast.
Isn't that crazy? And my cousin was like, I never once saw her sit down. I was like,
so she even was at that hotel. She just walked in.
Oh my gosh, insane, right? But then I was like, surely like there's something going on there. Like that's not crazy. That's not a common thing to do. Like,
please,
never seen it. Yeah, right. You would hope not.
Yeah,
but isn't that wild?
Oh my god,
and
I would move.
And my thing was, people were seeing her do this. Nobody said anything. What do you mean?
Right?
And also the workers. I was like, what is going on?
You're like, ma'am.
Crazy. I mean, yeah, not normal experience. Like, wouldn't usually happen. But you know what? Favorite food, buffet.
Yeah,
like, genuinely, that's it.
I always kind of go for Mexican. I think that's like my favorite cuisine. I love sombreros. Yeah, everybody fight it out in the comments below. Sombreros or Guzman. This is like the Australian debate. I love sombreros, but I also we didn't have a Guzman in Bendigo where I grew up until like I was in high school. So I never had Guzman, and then coming to Melbourne, everyone's like, Guzman, and I went, y'all ever heard of sombreros? Like, it is so good. But I think I eat Guzman more than I eat sombreros. But when I get sombreros, I'm like, oh. But I like a little, like a taco, like when you get like you pick 3 and you get like the spread of like, oh my god, when I was in Palma, in Mallorca, in Spain, I had like the best tacos, informal tacos. Don't know if anyone's ever going to Palma, Mallorca, but if you go, informal tacos, incredible. I dream of them. I think like Mexican tacos, that's gotta be my go-to. And I'm always a soft shell girl.
Interesting.
I don't like the crunch of a hard shell.
Really,
it
I love
hurts.
it. No, you're having bad hard shell tacos.
It's annoying. It crumbles everywhere and then you can't even like taste. I don't like it. Soft shell. Debate it
fair.
up below. Hard shell, soft shell. I'm always a soft shell. Fave movie.
Okay, I will die on this hill.
Let me get my letterbox.
I don't have like a favorite in terms of like it changes all the time. I love movies, TV shows, things, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I will die on this hill that She's the Man is one of the greatest films of all time.
When did this come out?
2004,
okay,
something like that. But genuinely, I think, and I'm like not even joking, deserves an Oscar. Brilliant movie, so funny, quoted all the time.
Who's in it? Amanda Bynes, Zac Efron,
Channing Tatum. The fact that you haven't seen it, also like you need go home and watch it. Go home and watch it because
okay.
Like
I am in my like movie era at the moment. I'm watching a lot.
It is the best thing. There's so many things just about life and society and like women and men and like
it's a philosophical movie, guys.
There's so much there. Please, if you haven't seen it, you're living under a rock, Caitlin. But if you have, you understand. Like it is chef's kiss of a movie, and I don't even mean it ironically. Like I love that movie down.
See, I love the passion of people liking things. There's something about when someone's like loving something. I'm like, you know what? Good for you.
I need to watch it again
tonight.
Yeah, I'm going back.
Okay, I have Letterboxd, one of my favorite apps. You can like rank your top 4. Yeah. This again always changes, but I'm pretty happy with my top 4. So my top 4 is The Iron Claw. Saddest thing I've ever seen, but like incredible. Poor Things, Emma Stone, Willem Dafoe, Mark Ruffalo.
Was that the one where she was
She was like a baby, but in a woman's body.
Yeah,
like
I
kind of like
watched it.
Frankenstein-y.
It freaked me out.
Beautiful movie. The themes behind it, like gorgeous movie. Love it. Little Women.
Oh,
The Greta Gerwig Little Women with
Yeah.
like Saoirse Ronan, Timothée Chalamet.
Florence Pugh.
I like that scene with Timmy. I quote it. No, it's no use, Joe. We've got to have it out. I have loved you ever since I've known you, Joe. What a movie. So good. And then Gifted. Chris Evans and McKenna Grace.
I need to watch it.
I watched this. Okay, I've ranked it really high. And I need to rewatch it because I can't tell if it's just that I was on a plane. When I was going to England on a school trip, I watched it and I like sobbed and I felt moved. And I can't tell if that's just my reaction then and I need to rewatch it. But like beautiful. McKenna Grace is like 11 in it. And it's like, oh my God, stunning. And she's like, he wanted me before I was smart. Like, oh my God, it's such a beautiful movie.
On that, other movies I love, Wonder. Have you ever seen Wonder?
No, but I read the book in school.
Oh, I loved that movie so much. Also, it was a random Netflix movie at the time.
The Kissing Booth.
Could you imagine? I mean, look, you know, there's an audience for everyone.
Yeah.
Not what I was going to say, but it's called The Fundamentals of Caring. It's with Paul Rudd, Selena Gomez.
Paul Rudd? I thought you were going to say Paul Mescal. I got really excited. I was like, I know what Paul Mescal has been in, and he was not in that.
No, but I love this film because it's about so Paul Rudd is like a support worker and he takes care of this kid who's like paraplegic. The kid who's paraplegic is like, he's British, he's really dry sense of humor. And then Selena Gomez is like sort of like love interest, like sort of thing. But it's just it's a fun but really wholesome and beautiful
Have you seen Me
movie.
Before You? With
Yes,
Emilia Clarke?
yes,
Beautiful.
Yeah. Ooh, that one hits.
Right, and he gets the B tights.
Literally all
So good.
you need in life is somebody to just know that you want those
The
B
B
tights.
tights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
What
like-
shows do you like? What are your
That's
favorite
what I
TV
was gonna
shows?
say. Like, I like movies, but I love TV shows. Like, I just always grew up watching them. I'm trying to think what I'm watching at the moment.
What's your like favorite series though? Like, what's some of your favorite shows that you've seen?
Yeah, but there's different shows from different like eras. Like from when I
No,
like
see,
grew
I'm
up.
like I have my all times.
Go for it.
How do you not have like all time? My all time favorite TV? Fleabag. Normal
Okay.
People.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Done.
Yeah, that's
Like the best TV ever. Fleabag. Oh my goodness, me, incredible. Normal People, crushing. Both of them. And the actors and the writers in both of those shows, like, that's my universe. I love it.
Yeah, no, I love that. No, I think for me, it's like, I was literally talking to a friend about this a couple of weeks ago about like, for me, different shows serve different purposes. Like sometimes, some objectively are like cinematic masterpieces and I can appreciate the writing and everything so much. And then some I'm just like, this is just like pure comfort.
Like RuPaul's Drag Race?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Oh my gosh.
One of my favorite shows ever.
Yeah. One show I've seen all 48 seasons of Survivor.
That's so true.
I love Survivor.
Crazy,
I
yeah.
love Survivor. But then if we're talking like modern shows, I'm like, honestly,
Survivor's modern. She's
true,
around.
I mean, she's still going. But I'm saying like not reality.
Yeah.
I'm like growing up. I don't know if like some people know. It's like if you know, you know. Once upon a time, it was like a weird take on fairy tales and folk tales, and they made it really like like there was. If you look at the family tree of this thing, everyone's like connected. It's like a whole thing.
Wow.
But it's that from like 2011 to 2018. Like
I
from
had
start
a
to end, I
weird
was, like,
Sherlock
loved it.
phase.
That's
like
really
Benedict
random.
Cumberbatch
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Martin Freeman.
Yes.
Like when he did, I was obsessed.
Yeah, love that.
Honestly, great show.
Yeah.
I rewatched that a bit.
Yeah. No, I love shows. I'm like, I've seen all 22 seasons of Grey's Anatomy.
No.
Like, and the thing is, I don't even love it
Criminal
like that.
Minds?
Yeah, I've seen all the Criminal Minds
No.
and then like the new spin-off. My thing is, I could hate a show and still watch it.
I can't.
Yeah,
I leave.
no, and that's valid. I feel like that's the right thing to do. I am exposing
You're-
myself
yeah.
right now. I was probably the only watcher left. I watched all 7 seasons of Riverdale.
I knew you were going to say Riverdale.
Did I enjoy it at all? No.
No.
I watched the whole thing.
The whole idea of Riverdale is great. Like first season,
Yeah, it was good,
incredible
it was
premise.
good.
Like murder
Yeah.
in a small town.
Yeah.
Like I love this kind of thing. Why is there siblings and where like we have
fairies and
superpowers
witches?
now?
Yeah, don't
and
ask me. I don't get it.
Crazy.
And like the thing is, I couldn't tell you why. I could.
You need to stop doing that to yourself, babe.
No, but the only time I will stop watching a show is if I'm like completely just indifferent to it. Like if I don't feel any type of way,
Right.
then I'm like, okay, I'm done now.
My dad's the same with books. Like he reads literally a book a day. He's crazy.
Wow.
Smartest guy I know. But I remember like coming home to visit and I was like, oh, what are you reading at the moment? And he was like explaining this book. I'm like, oh, is it good? And he went, no, not really. And I was like, why are you reading that? And he goes, well, you know, like there's merit. Like someone's written this in their style and other people
Aw.
like it. I said, you are better than me, Dad. I hate something, done, go on. I'm not going to finish the book.
Yeah. I think unless I'm like deeply disturbed by it, like there's a reason I was like, no,
Yeah.
I'm not done with this. Like I'm not gonna watch it. But I just do like I can't everything. I'll watch
Yeah.
it. I will watch it. It's either like once I start it, I gotta go. Unless I just I'm completely like indifferent towards it. But
Crazy.
Love.
What music do you listen to?
Ooh, my like easy answers: K-pop, R&B, pop. K-R&B, I guess.
Who are your kind of top artists on Spotify Wrapped usually?
Literally every single year, my Spotify top artist has been Khalid. Things like Young, Dumb, and Broke Location. Yeah. I've never had another artist, but like if I was literally thinking about this the other day, these genres I listen to span the world. Yeah. Like Western music. Yeah. I listen to like pop, R&B, tiny bit of like indie. Yeah. Like I love musicals, but then also I'm like K-pop, J-pop, T-pop, which is like Thailand pop, Amapiano, which is South African, reggaeton, which is like Latin, Afrobeats.
Yeah.
But I'm like everything. I love music. Yeah, but like if you know me, like at my like core, it's
like what are we kind of listening to every day?
Yeah, I'm a K-pop girly through and through.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, and whether you like it or not, if you're around me, you're gonna hear it.
Yeah. My top artists usually like I know they give you your top 5, but I always go and like look deeper. Yeah. I feel like my top artists, like 5, 10, it's always been like Harry Styles, Taylor Swift, and then it's always been like Phoebe Bridgers, Lorde, Mumford & Sons, Hosier, Noah Kahan's been in there recently, Lumineers are in there. One of my friends said this to me recently, it was really funny. I love like DJ, techno, dance, house, like I love that kind of music and I have all of those playlists, but then I also love like Maisie Peters, Gracie Abram, like those pop girlies, but then I also love like folk and even like Irish folk and like all of those now like Kingfisher and like Kneecap and like all of those kinds of like Irish bands and artists I love, and then all that folk like Mumford & Sons, Hosier, like love all of that. And then I had a crazy Hamilton phase. Like musicals, I could recite Hamilton in my sleep. Like obsessed. I had such a musical phase. Les Mis, oh, beautiful. Oh my god.
Beautiful, beautiful musical. Oh my gosh.
If you had one wish, what would you wish for? What are we manifesting? What am I wishing for?
Honestly, just like internal peace and happiness. Like it sounds like I went there.
I can't say my answer. I was gonna say unlimited money.
Hey, duality, both. I want that too. Like I want that too.
Because that would bring me peace and happiness. Yeah, fair.
That's so funny.
Real. Final question. What's your favorite part of the job?
Oh.
I have so many like little things. I think as a whole, it's so beautiful to kind of reflect on and look back and be like, this is actually our job. Like right now, we're at work.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it's crazy.
And also to like, I think my favorite part is the different students we get to work with from different demographics, from different suburbs, from different like socioeconomic statuses, and really being able to see such different walks of life and cultures and religions and just personalities, and really being able to like step into that and like listen and learn. And I just love like connecting. And I think in some sort of maybe even like selfish way, I just love being able to be the person that I never had in school. I don't think I ever really had, like we didn't have these kinds of companies, and I'm only 21, like still really young. I love to go back into schools and see people, and I can catch those students that I go, I see my 16-year-old self in you, and like I see you and I know what you're feeling, and being able to say what I wish I could have said and maybe help them to take a different path or step a different direction or try something new, and being able to be that person, I think is just so like beautiful.
I agree with you in like so much of that. And I think the one thing you said that I really like, I think take the most out of, one of the best parts of this job, is being able to connect and see and feel the impact that you're making on the students. And when they like tell you that too, honestly, at the core of what we do is so simple. Like we just go in, we share our stories, and we just learn about them. It's so plain and simple. And I think when we put ourselves in those vulnerable positions and like share hard parts of our journeys and our lives and things like that. And they say like, thank you. Like I feel seen, I feel heard.
Yeah.
Nothing compares
The thank
to
yous at the
that.
end of the day, you know, when they go, thank you. And I go,
yeah. And it's like so special to be
Yeah.
able to experience that. And like the selfish part of getting to heal some of that inner child and
Yeah.
know that there's so much of it that's like so sad. It's like there are still kids who can relate to so many of these struggles. But also in that same fact is like that you aren't alone in what you're
Yeah.
going through, and getting to instill some of that understanding of the world that I wish I knew at that point. I wish somebody would have told me at that time. Getting to pass that on and share that is like so special. And also like learning from them too. And because I think a lot of the times when you think about like teenagers or like, you know, kids, you're like, oh, they, you know, they're just kids, like blah blah blah.
You kind of have like an image of like very cranky and like that like angsty, like, and I'm like, they're so beautiful. Like as a whole, you might have some like workshops where no one wants to speak and it's very like, but like you kind of as a whole, it's just like, oh.
And I think like, and this is coming from someone I was like, I was always like a bit scared of kids. I think that's the thing is like there's a perception of like what they're like.
They just want to be listened to.
They just want to be heard. And creating that space where they feel safe to share those things is so special. And I think one of my favorite parts is when we go into schools. Also, like at the crux of what we do is like wanting to just keep creating and continuing that sisterhood, that community, right? And fostering it between them and like, you know, maybe planting that seed. And when we go to schools where that's already there and lively and thriving, it just makes me so happy because not everybody has that same school experience. But when you are in an environment that fosters so much like togetherness and support,
you really notice it.
And it's so special. It's so special. So like there are just so many amazing things about the job. But yeah, I love all of those parts.
Well, that's our questions.
Do you have leaves and loves for the whole season? Like for everything that we've talked about, like whether you were in the episodes or whether you just watched the episodes.
I am leaving self-doubt. Easier said than done, but I am
planting the seed of it.
Yeah, I'm just leaving that kind of negative self-talk and that like kind of lingering voice of like, is that right? Or should you have said this? Or should we be that kind of ever-present like hum of self-doubt. I'm leaving that. I don't want that. It's not serving me. It's not helpful. I'm leaving. That's what I'm leaving.
Yeah, love that. I'm leaving like, and I feel like I always say this, and like eventually I'm going to leave it.
I know, all my leaves are probably really similar when we look back on it.
Yeah, but I'm also like, I'm planting the seed of leaving, like try to get everything right in the first go.
Nice.
Working with the trial and error.
You don't have to be a pro at everything.
No, and I think leaving that perfectionist, and I think I will always try and leave that perfectionist. It's a lifetime work in progress, but I think like just doing it messy, but like figuring it out, because like every issue we encountered, every problem, whatever,
we've gotten there.
We worked through it.
Yeah.
And so like leaving that like needing to get everything done like in the first go sort of thing. So I'm gonna try and leave that. And what are you loving?
Well, this isn't really a full season thing, but at the moment I'm loving movies. I used to be really bad at like engaging in movies because I just like, again, in my head I was very like, I have to be doing this and then doing that, and my brain just kind of doesn't shut off very often. I feel like I'm always going, and I always have like such a list of like movies to watch, and I'll see trailers at the movies like I need to watch this, and I'll add that to my list, and my favorite like actors in this, and I need to do this, and I never like get around to it. But recently I've been like able to like sit and like engage in movies, which has been like crazy. I watched all 5 Twilight movies for the first time recently, which I've also kind of good. Just like I'm not knocking on the Twilight fans. I thought it would be really weird, sorry, but it was actually like okay, like I kind of liked it. But yeah, I'm loving movies at the moment. I'm loving like being able to like watch movies. I don't know. Yeah, love it.
I am loving that we got the opportunity to do this in general.
Well,
I'm loving the whole thing.
I'm like, I love Twilight.
No, but I think fair. And that's valid.
No,
And also, beyond you just like loving Twilight, it's also like it's something you like didn't do for a long time, and you're like when you did it, you
Yeah.
actually enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So don't discount your love.
See, and that was my
Yeah.
leave. My leave was the negative. Okay.
Exactly. You're
We're
working on
learning,
it.
we're learning.
Yeah. But I think my love is like the fact that they were like, here's the mics, here's a couch, off you go.
Yeah.
And we really got to see, not just like you didn't just get to see us like yap. I mean, you did a lot, thank you. But you also got to see other big sisters and just have these honest, raw conversations.
Yeah.
And I think obviously so much of what we say is just so much easier said than done, but just being able to open up these conversations and give a platform for it.
And even if nothing's changed, like something's been planted, like it's opened something.
Exactly. And like we only want to hear more from you. We're going to be back with a season 2 and we want it to be even more catered to you guys. So please like tell us anything you want to talk about, you want us to talk about, whatever it is.
Put your leaves and loves. Like,
please.
For this podcast, what do you want to leave? What are you loving? Questions, comments, leave them below. DM us, email us, anything. Like, we really want to get those questions out there. If you've been in one of our workshops, like, give us a question. If we see you in a workshop, like, let us know what you think, what you want, what you're enjoying. But yeah, like, share, comment, rate. Spread the word, tell your friends if they have any questions, if you think this advice would be helpful for them, like send it to them.
Yeah, comment down below your favorite moment of this season if you've been with us the whole time.
I'm nervous for like a compilation of this.
Just tell us everything like you enjoyed, what you want to see more of, whatever it is. Like we want to hear it. We have Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. We have an email.
A YouTube.
We have a YouTube. Oh my gosh, of course. Like like what just let us know your thoughts. Like we really, really want this.
We have a podcast.
Yeah,
isn't that crazy?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Like
we did it.
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah, leave us any questions. Like this is literally our day job. Not these kinds of questions, but if you've got these kinds of questions too, ask them if you want to know. But yeah, anything that you're struggling with, concerned about, not sure who to turn to, don't know what your next point of contact is, like let it be us. Like we will try and help like answer those questions and direct you and give you that like guidance. But we really do like love this. Hopefully that like comes across and you can see that. But yeah, if you've got any questions, leave them below. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, and share your stories as well. Like we want to hear from you as much as we at you as well.
Yeah.
So thank you. We're gonna send them one last whoosh.
We did it.
Okay,
Amazing.
Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Whoosh! Bye.
Whoa. Thank you so much for listening. We have really enjoyed having you here this season. If you have enjoyed this podcast, it does not have to end here.
If you want to get involved, the Big Sister Experience has just launched the Student Ambassador Board, also known as SAMBA.
SAMBA is a youth leadership program for people who have participated in a Big Sister Experience workshop. We are recruiting students who are passionate about advocating for the needs of young people and want to shape the future Big Sister Experience workshops.
If this sounds like something that you'd be keen on, click our link below or go to our website, bigsisterexp.com, find the SAMBA tab and fill out the Google form.
Thank you so much for being here. We cannot wait to see you soon.
Here are some resources for further support. Lifeline 131114. Beyond Blue 1300 224 636. 1-800 RESPECT 1800 737 732. Suicide Callback Services 1300 659 467. 13 Yarn 139276. QLife 1800 184 527. Kids Helpline 1800 55 1800. There's a QR code for further resources.